A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. A big-time arm and a power bat should be fun. First pitch is next. John Wiggins gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with two out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
John Wiggins is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Hit hard toward first, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home fourth. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the... John Wiggins digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Wiggins.
Buchholz sets. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a fastball from Buchholz as he gets ahead 0-1.
And even with 3 runs in here, that guy's still a threat to go at first. He may try and make this inning worse.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The center fielder number.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Striding into the box, John Wiggins. He singled his last time up.
Wiggins.
Hit hard towards center, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Have a night. 4 trips.
Rusney Castillo will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
To first, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
And all through this winning streak of it.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game. Afternoon baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in New York. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. John Wiggins gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, the 297th of his career, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
And a good swing right there gets them the first run of the ball game here in the bottom of the first. And we always talk about the importance of getting off to a fast start, so you can be sure they're pretty happy about this one.
Into the box, Travis Shaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bases are empty, one man out. And he makes a great diving stop for the out.
Yeah, and don't tell that guy right there that first basemen are supposed to be all hit, no field guys. What a play right there, diving towards the line to take away a hit. Probably 2 bases, potentially even.
John Wiggins is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home. John Wiggins strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
John Wiggins.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and he's got to be saying, look, you're trying to be too fine with these guys, and you don't really have to. Just trust your stuff. Trust your defenders behind you, and let's stop giving guys so many free passes.
John Wiggins will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks, a long home run. And as he celebrates that home run, he may or may not even be aware that that was number 298 for his career. Creeping up on 300, a very respectable number, no doubt.
Well, 300 home runs is definitely going to be a nice feather in his cap. Some good home run hitters didn't make it there, so we'll be keeping an eye on him as he approaches that milestone.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was...
Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. John Wiggins gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And that's in there for strike 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Well, you know, it's never too late to get a first.
Dustin Pedroia will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Well, Matt, he just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Wiggins camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. And with a quick breather here, John Wiggins is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
And, you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Wiggins. He singled his last time up.
Wiggins.
Porcello has his target. Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. John Wiggins has just launched another home run, and now he's just 1 shy of 300 in his big league career.
And, well, I wish I could tell you from experience because I never came close to 300 home runs, but that's quite a few. And a lot of great hitters can't say that they ever got there either. He continues to climb the charts, so you never know exactly where he's going to end up when this thing's all over.
John Wiggins digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Ranging back is Bradley, and this one is gone. A home run. Well, that's a big home run in his career, number 300. He's been a solid power threat for a long time now, and as we've seen over the years, he's been steadily climbing that all-time list.
And I can tell you, it's a thrill every time you hit a home run, but obviously there are ones that are more special than others. Well, no question, number 300 is one of those special numbers. Some really good hitters never got there, so I can really appreciate what he's done in his career thus far.
Yeah, well, you got a lot closer to 300 than any other living Los Angeles Dodgers. This is such a cool moment for this guy. And when you check the record books, what is there, like 150 guys that have ever reached 300 homers? So he's right up there with some of the heavyweights in this game.
Into the box, Travis Shaw. He drew a walk his first time up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right.